Hey everyone, it's Sasha, and I am here today to bring you a special training on when to create a Canva template to sell. This is something that I get asked by people that I coach. As you know, I coach people at all levels. I do private one-on-one coaching, I do group coaching, and a lot of beginners, they start their Etsy shop and then they get really comfortable creating printables, just PDF files, and then they wonder, when should I start making editable templates, either with Cordial as a fillable PDF in Adobe or Canva templates? And the number one question I have is about Canva. So I wanted to talk about that today. So if you're thinking about selling Canva templates on Etsy, but you're not sure where to start, it's important to follow all the information before you start creating them. Or even if you've been creating them, maybe I can offer you some additional tips and tricks that helps you to sell them more easily or to provide better customer service for the templates. Because a lot of people, before they start, they create these limiting beliefs for themselves, like why they don't want to create them in the first place. And the number one thing that they're afraid of before they jump in, or that would keep them from jumping into selling Canva templates, which is a lot more profitable than selling just regular printable products, is they're scared about the customer service and they're scared that they can't create it correctly. And I'm here to tell you that for customer service issues, you can do things such as create a video that you put a link to in your description on how to edit the template. You market templates to the right audience. Things like that can get rid of those fears of jumping in and starting to create templates, and which is a lucrative way to increase your average order value. Because people ask me, how do I get to $1,000 a month? And I'll say, well, you need to increase your price point that you're selling your products for to get there more easily. And so this is one way that you can do it, by turning your existing products into editable Canva templates. And then the second thing is that they're scared that they can't create it correctly. They're like, I have no idea how to do this. Do I lay, text boxes over? Do I create things? Can I do it with Canva Pro elements? Can I only do it with Canva Free? I don't know any of this stuff. And if you know how to create a printable, then you know how to create an editable Canva template. All the editable Canva templates that I sell, every single thing in the template is editable, because I want my customer to have a good user experience. I will lock down certain elements in the Canva template if I feel like that may confuse the person using it. But I make everything editable so that if they want to delete, add, subtract, change colors, whatever, they have that option. And just know that for editable Canva templates, you cannot sell pro elements in a Canva template per Canva's terms of service. You can only use free elements. But this isn't a bad thing, because Canva has tons of free elements, fonts, shapes, all that stuff. And that's never been anything that's limited my ability to make money selling Canva templates. Okay, so the number one thing to know when you are making or thinking about creating Canva templates is to look for a high demand niche. So you want to go and do research before you ever create anything. This is the advice I give to anyone selling anything, such as printables, simple, basic digital products like that. And you have to also understand that you want to find high demand niches for it, but you want to also be selling to people who want these products as Canva templates. So for example, I coach people who sell products to the elderly, or people who are helping the elderly, like nursing home directors. Nursing home directors would be the right audience for a Canva template, but someone who would not be a good candidate to sell, a good customer for a Canva template, would be someone who's elderly. Think someone who is old being elderly, 75 plus. They're against technology. They struggle printing anything out in the first place. They're not really tech savvy. So you want to make sure when you're looking for these opportunities to make Canva templates that you are creating for people who do not have an objection to using Canva in the first place. And that would be people who are of a certain age, like 18 to 55, I think, is the perfect demographic. Even 18 to 65 in some instances, if people had jobs behind computers and they don't care, like teachers. Teachers are some of the best people to sell Canva templates to. Retired teachers, they are people who create and sell Canva templates that I coach. So you have to make sure that when you are thinking of who I'm going to make this for, that it makes sense for the buyer and they won't have an objection to the product. So small business owners is another good customer target, a niche to target. People who are looking to make customizable invitations and things like that. But with even that, there is demand in the invitation niche for the invitation to be editable on their end. But the people who have the most success, who get the lion's share of the sales with that kind of product, are people who use Cordial, Template, any of those try before you buy demo link programs where they put everything into that platform and they send the link to the buyer and they can try it before they even buy it. Canva doesn't currently have that as an option. So that's why it's so important to do that market research on the front end before you ever create a Canva template, because you want to make sure that there is demand for the template to be editable, but editable in Canva. And in the invitation niche, I am seeing a shift from people buying Cordial over Canva templates in like the mom niche. So if someone's having a first birthday for their child, they might be on a budget. So they're more apt, and they might be of the age where they're comfortable using a Canva template. So they would be more apt to buy it. They're not going to have an aversion to using Canva. And plus Canva is becoming more commonplace to know and to use Canva. So there's a lot more opportunity with that, but always do that research on the front end. I'm going to give you an example here right now of the kind of research that you can do. I'm using a program called Insight Factory, which gives you sales data. So what you can do is you can type in the word invitation into the search bar, but we want to make sure that when we're doing the research, let's say we want to sell invitations. I'm going to see the top invitations. Are they something that someone's, designing and then shipping? Is it a physical product? Like, what are the top sellers in the invitation niche? So I see here, this is Canva. So this is a Christmas holiday party birthday invitation. It looks like it. It says their marketing is a birthday invitation, but looks like please join us for a Christmas party. This is just a simple Christmas party, self-editable. And the thing is that when you are a seller, if you don't have a try before you buy demo link as a way to market your product, then you have to usually sell it for a lower price point. But that also brings in shoppers that are budget shoppers, like the people who would be buying this. So there's a lot of opportunity for budget shoppers and also people who are like, moms and things like that. And you can look at, what people have used in their description. Are they moms doing it for a kid? You can easily figure out who's buying this by the reviews, if they leave a review. So it looks like these are just people who are using it. It doesn't say that they're using it for perfect invite for the party we're having. That's probably a personal party. So these people, this is a one-off party. So the people who would want it to buy something where they have a try before you buy demo link might be for a very high-end occasion like a wedding, because you want it to be perfect and you're spending so much money on the wedding that having a try before you buy demo link on this product would be super important for this product. And if you don't know what I mean by try before you buy demo link, let me show you really fast what that means. So we'll see here, this is probably Cordial or Template or something. So they'll have the link here for people to try it out before they buy the product. I don't know, maybe they don't have it on this one. So this is Canva. That's great. And that's what showed up first. I guess because they saw us looking at Canva templates. Usually stuff at a higher price point is not going to be an editable Canva template. But this is a QR code, so it might be an editable Canva template. Nope, here we go. This is a try before you buy. So this is a demo link. So they're using this as a way to market the product. It's a very powerful marketing tool. So a buyer, this is a try before you buy demo link. They can change out the picture. They can put their own picture right there. They can change the text, and then they're not having to commit until they see what the end product would look like with their picture in there and stuff like that. So just know that for these higher end occasions, that try before you buy link is powerful. But even here, we see this person has made 1,100 sales with this as a Canva template. The Cordial or the template seller was selling it for $12. This person has to sell it for a lower price because they don't have that try before you buy demo link, but they're bringing in those budget saver shoppers. So it's a very powerful way to bring in people who are trying to save money. And for small business owners who I sell to for Canva templates, I am targeting for my own people is people who are looking to save money. So for example, I'll sell Instagram templates that are pre-filled with the pictures and the text for a specific kind of business owner. And that's saving the person time because they don't have to pay someone to create those templates, and they're not having to hire like a social media manager. They can do it themselves because most business owners are solo business owners. It's one employee, it's the business owner. So I keep that all in mind when I'm creating Canva templates for like business owners, budget shoppers, doing it themselves, trying to save money, trying to save time too. So I think about that when I'm creating these kinds of products, when I'm creating Canva templates. All right. So you always want your Canva template to solve a problem for your buyers. So for example, with the Instagram post, for example, they're wanting to save time. They want the text pre-filled. They want the pictures pre-done. That is for their niche. Like if you're doing massage Instagram post templates, there's massage pictures in there that they can just use. There's tons of pictures like that in Canva for free. You can also create them with AI easily, especially now. So you're trying to solve a problem. So think about when you're wanting to create a Canva template. If it becomes an editable Canva template, is this something that my buyer will like because it's solving a problem? So an example could also be like handprint craft product. I've started making my handprint crafts as editable templates in Canva so that people could change the year to make it a keepsake. They could say love and then the child's name and make it more of a personalized, higher perceived value product by making it a keepsake style product. So think about that. If you do a simple product like a printable game, would someone want to customize the game for their specific party, like a birthday party? Let's say it's a would she rather game. Would it be of a higher value if the person could edit the would she rather this or that area of the game? Think about those things when you're thinking, does this solve a problem for my buyer by making it editable? Or is it going to make it a more horrible customer experience by making it customizable? So then for the next tip, you want to know your target audience. Like I've been saying, it's crucial to know who you're designing for. Do they have experience with Canva, or would using Canva be an objection to buying the product in the first place? So like, again, teachers, small business owners, daycare workers, services people, anyone who would have experience with Canva, they are definitely going to be the perfect person to create an editable Canva template for. So then, like I said earlier, another tip is to expand upon an existing product line. If you have a ton of handprint crafts, can you make them editable in a way that gives it a higher perceived value by giving that editable areas of the template, like adding the child's name, adding the year, things like that? Or a game product, can you make it customizable? And there's so many different things you can do. But again, you want to always do market research and see, would these buyers be a good person to target and to provide that extra value by making it an editable template? So you're like, I don't want to do all that work. I'm scared. So I don't know. I'm afraid that I do all these templates and then my buyers hate it. Well, definitely test the market before diving in and, turning all your existing products into editable Canva templates. So, turn one of your game products or a handprint craft or whatever you have into an editable Canva template and then sell it and see if you get bites and if you get more sales than just a regular printable template. So there's lots of things you could do to, test the market before you dive in. I always do this myself because I don't want to waste my time and do like a gigantic product line that just totally flops. So do no more than 1 to 5 products to test your market. And when you're creating editable templates with any product you create, you want to always focus on the quality over the quantity. Just slapdashing some editable text that's like off-centered, or you have misspellings, or it doesn't make sense for the buyer from a user perspective. Don't do that. Just take time to really make a quality product, because when you create a product that is quality and you're excited about it, for some reason that energy translates to the buyer and then they're excited to buy it and use it. So I did that recently. I made a Christmas handprint or fingerprint craft product that I was really excited about. I had dreamed it up in my mind. I thought it'd be so fun and so cute. And because I really enjoyed it and spent time making it, I wanted it to have a seamless user experience. I was experimenting with the way in which I put a Canva drag and drop frame for a photo. I've had a lot of people like it and they love it. And people even asked me for an additional size to make it something they could frame on the wall. And and so because I spent the time to really create a quality product, I spent more time on this product than I usually do. I feel like it's paid off in the amount of sales I've got on it. So then another thing you can do is my final tip to you is plan in advance. So let's say that you are targeting seasonal trends. Go and do that research on the front end. See what products you could sell as editable Canva templates for like Valentine's Day. I'm making this video in December. Look for March. Maybe you could do something for St. Patrick's Day. You could do something for different seasons, like for spring. You could do a bunch of spring things. You could do Easter. See what you can take. See where there's opportunity in the market. If you can make a scavenger hunt game or something editable for the buyer. I do fillable PDF scavenger hunts. Could I also turn them into Canva templates to increase my offerings? Because the people who buy a fillable PDF don't ever want to use Canva. But maybe I take that existing template I have and just turn it into an editable Canva template, and then I'm targeting a new kind of buyer for that product. Brainstorm these ideas and do that market research before you create anything. And then I feel like you'll be able to make awesome Canva templates. And again, don't have any fears. The people, you're like, I'm going to make an editable Canva template. I'm scared the buyers won't understand it. People who buy editable products, they are going into it willingly, knowing that they are going to have to edit it themselves, and they probably already are comfortable using Canva. And what I do, because I did this to combat the cordial and template and jet template try before you buy demo link, is I create a video. I don't even have my face on the video. It'll just be a video of me showing the buyer. It's like a 2-minute long video of how to customize the template and then how to save the file down, and then I tell them how to print it. Very simple video. I put the link to the video in the description for the product, so that's like a try before you buy instructional video. And I have these on a YouTube channel I have just for my Etsy shop. And I also optimize those videos for search on YouTube to bring in more traffic to my Etsy shop for my products, which is a win-win. So I'm educating Etsy buyers and then bringing in potential customers from YouTube itself. So making simple videos definitely helps. And I'll put a link to my course on how to create videos that convert your digital products at a higher rate below this video to help you learn how to do that yourself. I just updated the course in October, so it has tons of new content in it. And if you are afraid of making video, this will get rid of all of those fears. And I hope that this video on when it's time for you to make editable Canva templates, when it's time, who to target, and tips and tricks on how to do it successfully. I hope that this video gets some of you to break past simple printable products into the Canva template world, because you'll be able to sell those products for a higher value, and then you'll be able to make more money in the new year.